Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, and this time reviewing on Pokemon Heroes. Now, as you know, Pokemon Heroes is the 5th Pokemon film in the Pokemon film series, and the last one to be set in the Johto trilogy. Now, the premise of the movie is about Ash, Misty, and Brock, who are in this Venice-like city, and where Ash, after seeing a mysterious Pokemon during a race, is drawn into this adventure-like story where he has to deal with two Pokemon thieves, Annie and Oakley, who are after the Pokemon Latias, and this girl who is all connected to it. Now, pretty much throughout the film is mainly about Ash befriending Latias, and Latias having this crush on Ash. And I have to admit, I like Latias' character. She's kind of like... She's shown to really genuinely care for Ash, and you can tell that, yeah, it's kind of like a little shipping moment. So yeah, with Misty and Brock, they do play a really minor part. They don't really help as much, but the only time they do help is near the end and use their Pokemon to help Ash. And Team Rocket's role in this is extremely minor. Because throughout the movie, they don't really play any antagonistic role. They just pretty much get screwed over while trying to eat a meal or have ice cream and that. And yeah, it's kind of like this thing. And we're also introduced to two other characters, Bianca and her grandfather. Now, I feel Bianca plays no real part, and she's just added in there to kind of be a kind of red herring character. And I feel her grandfather is just there to kind of serve the purpose of the wise man role. And when you've got the former champion Ross, you kind of expect him to be around a bit longer and kind of be a love interest to Misty. But in the end, you don't see him again afterwards. And I think they could have done a bit of a better job with it. So what's actually interesting is that Latios and that are supposed to be foreshadowing to the Gen 3 Pokemon. The same with Ross's Pokemon, Wailord. So I do give them credit, as it's meant to show them saying, these are the next Pokemon we're going to use. Say goodbye to the Johto League. So what's actually interesting is that in the Japanese version, Annie and Oakley don't work for Team Rocket. Instead, they're just villains on their own accord. I feel the characters are just the sister-like characters. They're just added in there to squabble, fight, and basically be the kind of diva-like characters. And what's interesting in the Japanese version, you do get to know the prophecy and backstory of the characters that was cut from the Japanese dub. I think they should have kept it for the opening and not have Brock's narration. Because when I put on the Blu-ray copy, I kind of thought I accidentally went on to Pokemon Forever, but no, it turns out it was Pokemon Heroes. I think they should have kept the backstory and kind of give you the glimpse of what, you know, of the two Pokemon. It would have been a great backstory and a nice kind of foreshadowing to the story. Now, I actually do admit, I like with how they kept a lot of the elements of Venice in with Meromare, and I think I also do give them a credit in improving what Pokemon Heroes got wrong. But I do feel with 71 minutes, there was still more that could have been added. And I feel you could have had Bianca be a bit more engaged, and I kind of feel you could have had Ross as a potential love interest to Misty. So I think somewhere Pokemon Heroes went high, but not too low. So I think it deserves a thumbs up. It is still good, still great, and a bigger improvement over Pokemon Forever. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.